Hello, everyone. Thank you for attending the 4 biggest online marketing secrets that will make or break your practice. I am your host, Sarah Sims, the Director of Business Development at Vet Websites, and we're so glad you could be here today. Vet Websites is in the business of providing effective websites and online marketing solutions just for veterinarians, and we will be recording today's webinar and sending you the recording link via email later this afternoon so you can refer to today's material at your leisure. Our presenter today is Greer Van Dyke, and she is one of our internet marketing experts over here at Vet Websites. Greer is going to be sharing with you valuable information about marketing your practice that will truly make a huge difference in the overall ease and success of your business. Greer is an expert in online website marketing specifically for veterinarians, and she has such a wealth of information to share with you today that not only gets you up to speed on the #1 way to market and grow your business, but she also adds the important specialized knowledge for marketing a veterinary practice. So let's get started. I'm pleased to introduce Greer Van Dyke.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm really excited to be here. I love presenting this information. We really are in the business of providing veterinarians with successful websites, giving them a strong online presence to get them new clients. It's what we do, it's what we're passionate about. And today we're going to be talking about the 4 online marketing secrets that will make or break your practice. So at this point, 96% of clients are searching for veterinary services online. Can they find you? They're not necessarily going to phone books anymore. It's not necessarily about word of mouth. They literally are Googling, veterinary clinics in your town. So if you aren't findable, how are you being competitive in this market? So what we're going to be looking at today, first we're going to be seeing the disturbing marketing trends within the veterinary industry. We're going to be taking a look at the 4 online marketing challenges that every veterinarian must overcome in order to survive, and the critical steps that every veterinarian needs in order to thrive in this current economy. Times really are tough now, and so it's about being proactive in the success of your business, and so much of the marketplace is happening online these days, so how can you really actively participate? So first of all, some statistics and trends. Employment for veterinarians is projected to grow 36% between 2010 and 2020. And interestingly enough, this greatly exceeds a lot of other job domains in the marketplace today. And despite the fact that there are only 28 accredited schools where you can receive your DVM, veterinary medicine is growing quite quickly. Amazing advancements in technology. People are able to pay for services, the access is there. You're seeing it becoming a much more popular industry for a lot of different reasons. Studies show that 77% of veterinarians, they practice small animal medicine. So the other, big animal, equine, exotic animals, those aren't as common, but the small animal care, those are the most common. And some of the most common ailments for those seeking physical therapy for veterinarian services are ear infections, skin reactions, and upset stomachs. So just to orient you to the kinds of things you're seeing in the marketplace, and also to orient you of where things are going these days. So the number of veterinarians is projected to increase by 30% in the next 10 years. So what you're seeing is you've got more need, more market growth, and more competition. And the reality is all of it is happening online. And right now, 96% of people who are in need of veterinary services, they are searching online. So some of the challenges of staying in business these days, veterinary clinics and animal hospitals are closing down. There's not enough funding. And with all of this new market demand, why would it be that independent practitioners are struggling? And top causes for failure in the profession, they center around lack of income. So, number one, it's not enough money spent on effective marketing. It's spending the money that you do have set aside for marketing and business development ineffectively. And it's about settling for mediocre technological solutions. And ultimately, if you have to close down your business, if you have to shut down, it means you have no clients, no money, and ultimately a compromised lifestyle. And that's really what we're in the business of doing, is giving you the lifestyle that you deserve. And so much of the way that you can boom your business these days is by having a strong online presence and spending your money effectively on marketing. The disadvantage of not being competitive online: if you are not participating in the development of your practice, then you will not grow or succeed. If you want to be successful, you have to play the game. And right now, the game is about having an effective website. It's about marketing yourself online, and it's about being networked online. So the 96% of people who are searching online for veterinary services, can they find you? Number one, do you have a website? The website is the business card of the 21st century. It really is your virtual office. It's what's going to allow people to Google search veterinary services, see your website, and want to come in and get an appointment. Can people find your website? Is it findable? Does it rank high in search engines? Has it been search engine optimized? Having an effective website, so much of what that means is having it be findable online. Is your website networked throughout the internet? Is it listed on as many online directories as possible? And are all of those directories pointing to your website to make it the center of your online universe? Because really, it is your virtual identity. It is the main impression that people are getting about you. And if not, these things should be in place if you want to be successful in this new technological climate. So, case in point, having a website, first of all, having an effective website, those are the most important things. This is a great image. It really expresses, the impact of having a website floating out in the middle of cyberspace. This astronaut is floating, ungrounded, not findable, and that's really what we're trying to communicate by not being effectively marketed online. You've got to have an effective website that's linked and networked in, or else it will be floating in the middle of cyberspace. More clients, more money, and more freedom. We are going to provide easy ways to draw traffic to your website. I'm going to show you steps that you can implement to facilitate this process and demonstrate how you can effectively and powerfully have a website do all of this for you. So the main intention of this webinar, the 4 online secrets that are critical to a successful practice. At this point, you know that you need to have a website. How do you go about having an effective website? And there are 4 main components. Number 1 is links. Build a network of links that are all pointing to your website. That's being listed on directories, online directories, as many ones as you can, veterinarian specific and general. Number 2, content. Don't underestimate the power of content. It's got to be relevant to what you're doing. It's got to be focused content for your website, and it's great to have it changing. Rotate the content out. Great for search engine optimization. Number 3, social media. Take charge in developing your social media skills, becoming more familiar with the different social media platforms and how you can really represent yourself and your business on them. And number 4, search engine optimization. It is the newest wave of organic online presence. It's really what allows people who don't know about you to find you online. Number 1, links. Build a network of links that are all pointing to your website. So you've got the major search engines. You've got Yahoo, Google, and Bing. And then you've got medical directories. You've also got phone books that have gone online. And you want all of these to be pointing to your website. Link building, it connects your website to the world. And ultimately, that's the kind of presence you want to have. That's the kind of business sense you want to have. And as you saw that image before, this is your website without links. And this is your website with links, smiling faces that are all pointing to each other. There's connectedness, there's community, there's findability, and it's effective online marketing. So having links is essential to having an effective practice, having a strong online presence. Your website should be the center of your online network. Right now, there are over 11 million searches for veterinarians online each month. That's amazing. That's an incredible audience. So veterinarians, it's not like there's a lack of need. There's definitely a need for your services, and you've got to have a website. And not only that, but you've got to have an effective website. Number 2, creating relevant, rotating, and focused content for your website. So content matters for many reasons. On more of like a personal level, you want to communicate your message. Content really is your story. It's your gateway that's going to get people from the search engines to want to call you, to want to come into your practice or clinic. And not only that, it's one of the major keys in ranking high in search engines. So the content, it has to be relevant to what you're doing. It's got to be really communicating that mission that you're behind. It's got to be compelling for your readers. It's got to include those industry-specific terms. So, veterinarian, veterinary, small animal, large animal, equine, those things that really communicate in just a couple of keywords what it is and what you do. Those have got to be as many places as they can be in the website, because that is what really helps with search engine optimization. And lastly, you want the content to be rotating. Here at Vet Websites, as part of what we do, we rotate the content out for you monthly, so that what it does is even if you don't touch your website, we are keeping your content rotating. And we do that through a service that we call Hot Topics, so the new and upcoming developments within the world of veterinary medicine. Switching out the content monthly is ideal, but if you can't do it that often, that's okay. Just kind of doing it as often as you can really does make a difference. Number 3, social media. Take charge in developing your social media skills. It's all about designing your social media bandwagon. You don't have to be represented on all social media platforms, but pick the ones that, matter to you or you have interest in. I will say YouTube is right behind Google as the second most utilized search engine on the Internet. You all know Facebook and Twitter, 2 of the most popular ones, but they all have an identity of their own, and it's good and important to explore what they are and explore how you could list your business on them for extra exposure, more clients. So social media really does have a place. It's got millions and millions of viewers. Right now, Facebook, as part of the 4 kings of social media world, Facebook has about 900 million users right now, and people don't just use it for personal reasons. They use it for professional reasons as well. And you have an opportunity to list a business page that you can have people like and write on the wall where people can list questions or comments. Twitter is great. It's just you've got 140 characters to communicate an inspirational quote or a particular finding or a new technology development or anything related to the work that you do. You can put it there. You can gain followers. People love YouTube. They love videos. They love seeing, images of your clinic and seeing you there and communicating who you are and what you do. And lastly is your blog. Blogs are great as well, posting about animals and posting about, new things that you're seeing coming into the clinic. And these are all just different platforms for you as an opportunity to explore. It's just a really great chance for you to have a new element of exposure online and appeal to, all different kinds of people. Social media marketing. So as we've described too, you really do want your website to be at the center of your online universe. So here at the top, a successful social media marketing, you've got your website here at the center with all of the outlets pointing to it, because ultimately that website is the online identity. And here down below, social media fail, you've got your website floating in the middle of cyberspace. You've got Twitter in the middle, and it's pointing out. So it's you want to have continuity. You want to have consistency. You want your website to be in the middle. Number 4, search engine optimization. This is the newest wave of organic online presence. And it's about listing and ranking high in search engines. So search engine rankings, what are they? So when someone types in veterinarian in, Boulder, Colorado, which is where we live, search engine rankings are the websites that come up, first page of Google, second page, third page of Google. Those are all high-ranking websites. Why are they important to grow your practice? Because without high-ranking websites, people really aren't going to look on the 20th page of Google. They won't do it. They won't even look on, the 10th page sometimes. And if you don't have a website at all, how would they be able to find you? And if 96% of people are looking for goods and services online for veterinarians, if you don't have your website, then you aren't competitive in the slightest. So search engine rankings are really important. They have what they call internet spiders that are always scouring the internet looking for well-optimized sites. And when we're talking about content and those things, there are definitely things that you can do on your end to help with the search engine optimization. So they really are important to grow your practice. Search engine rankings and search engine optimization is the newest wave. So I wanted to take a little trip to Google to give you some insight into what an effective website looks like. So here we've got this Google search, and basically I typed in veterinarian in Denver. And here up at the top with those highlighted ads, those are all paid advertisements. So people pay for those positions monthly. Here on the right, you've got Google Local. And here it shows local listings. So whenever you type in a geographic location, local listings are going to come up. So that's the A through F It's a great, though they always rank high because they're on the very first page. So anytime someone searches in a town, those will come up first. And underneath the map, those are also paid advertisements as well. So just orienting you to what a Google search means, what it looks like, kind of what your expectations are as far as where you want to be listed on search engine rankings. All of it really does play such an important role, but clearly those local listings are so important to be listed on. And at Vet Websites, that's also something that we provide as well. We do list you on all of the major search engines, local listings, and directories as well. So, SEO, search engine optimization, what are the title tags and why do you need them? So the title tags, description tags, and page tags, these all exist internally within each website, and typically your website developer has full access to them, but you don't. Here at Vet Websites, that's all different. You have access to them as well to be able to change them and modify them. The title tags and page tags, these are on every single page, titles of the specific pages of your website, and they have to be done correctly. And it's also about the keyword integration, so those keyword industry-specific terms that you want to have as many places all over your website as possible. And these not only are very important, but if you do them incorrectly, you actually get penalized. And it's such an important feature in order to make SEO effective. So keeping all of this in mind, it's a really important thing for you to acknowledge, especially when you're looking at search engine optimization. You really want those title tags, description tags, page tags, and the keyword integration all have to be done correctly. And those keywords, I'll just reiterate because they are so important. Think about what the particular niches that you have with your practice. What is the specific kind of work that you do? You know, what are your specific keywords? You know, is it veterinarian? Is it small animal? Is it large animal? Is it exotic animal? Is it equine? You know, what are the keywords that really communicate who you are and what you do? And having them listed on as many places as you can on your website, it lets those search engine spiders, the internet spiders who are looking all over the internet for well-optimized sites, it allows them to find you much more easily, and therefore they rank you higher in search engines. So the keywords are just as important. What you can do on your end to make sure they're there is put them on as many places as you can all over your website. So what exactly is search engine optimization then? It is the process of improving organic rankings in search engines. And it's about a few things. It's about that field-specific content, so making sure that the content is compelling, relevant, rotating. It's about the search engine directory and local listings, so the Google local, like I just showed you, it's about being listed in those directories and as many search engines as possible. And it's about the title tags, page tags, and keyword integration. All of this is so essential in order for you to have an effective website. That search engine optimization, you want to have those pieces in order. It is really, really critical. And as opposed to the website that is not optimized, but the astronaut floating in the middle of cyberspace, a website that is optimized, you know, you've got celebrities, you've got community, you've got pointing, happy, smiley faces, you know, that's what you want your website to represent. So, Greer Van Dyke, my name is Greer Van Dyke at vetwebsites.com, and here we do provide all-inclusive online marketing solutions. So some of the services that we do offer is the professional website design, the specialized veterinary web service, the SEO, the search engine optimization, where we list you on Google, Yahoo, Bing, and those local listings as well, and over 100 directories online. We also set you up with cohesive and affordable matching business products and unlimited customer and tech support. We don't do setup fees, we don't do contracts, and no additional charges, all for $59 a month. And what I wanted to do is just take a few minutes and take you through a quick run-through of our services. So I went to vetwebsites.com where I clicked on our designs page, and we've got a really great number of designs that are beautiful, really professional. It has a great aesthetic. So I picked a design, and it leads me to a page where I can enter in some really simple information, and within moments I can have a beautiful-looking website. All of the content is provided, but of course it can be edited or modified to your liking. All images, colors, logos can be changed, slogans. Really, this website, as far as customization goes, the sky is the limit. It is completely yours. And some of the amenities that we do offer, appointment requests, where we can set it up so you're emailed or texted to let you know. Some of the helpful forms, we've taken the liberty of uploading them, but of course you could upload your own or modify the ones that we have put there, just an extra convenience so that when your clients do come in, all of this paperwork is done and you can get to the real business. And lastly is Hot Topics, which is what I was speaking of earlier regarding the content and having it rotating. This is an excellent way to stay search engine optimized, and it's also an excellent thing for your clients and potential clients as well, always educating you on the new and upcoming developments within the world of veterinary medicine. And editing the website is very simple. So you have 100% access to the site anytime you want, no extra charge. You can edit it and modify it anytime. And each page opens up like a Word document. So making changes is very simple, just making sure that you save them after each one. And each change is immediately populated onto the site itself. So it's an amazing, very versatile product here for you. And for those at this webinar, we are giving y'all a really special opportunity. For the first 20 people to email me at greer@vetwebsites.com with your phone number, please, I am going to get you set up with your first 2 months free. So don't forget, email me, greer@vetwebsites.com with your phone number so I can give you a call. And we provide websites that are designed to get you new clients. It's first-class customer service, 100% money-back guarantee. We really do love this work, and I'll work specifically one-on-one with you as we talk and decide what your website needs are. And if you aren't in the top 20, we still want to set you up to win. Or if you're or listening to a recording of this webinar, definitely email me, greer@vetwebsites.com. Use the promo code webinar, and I will get you set up with your first month free. Just an excellent opportunity. Take advantage of it. It's awesome. We are here to give you a rocking online presence. Thank you so much for listening. I had a great time presenting this information, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day.